Hey, what's up? It's Jim, and I just got back from the new film The Fighter, which is directed by David O. Russell and stars Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale, Amy Adams, and Melissa Leo. It's as much about Mark Wahlberg's character as it is about everyone involved. You get definitely a more interesting approach than just doing the regular kind of 3-act structure boxing film that we're all accustomed to. I don't think it's that amazing or anything. I definitely like it and I appreciate it, and I think for a mainstream film about boxing, this is kind of very refreshing for me that they make something like this. I don't know if mainstream audiences will like it or not, but this is a healthier film to see in a mainstream theater, I think, than, you know, most of the crap. Christian Bale is, I haven't seen him do a performance like this in a while. I didn't even almost recognize it was Christian Bale's voice for like a good part of the movie, and so I think that was pretty remarkable. Someone do one of these kind of more Oscar-y, like crazy portrayals, almost the kind of thing they made fun of in Tropic Thunder. I haven't seen someone do this kind of a role in a little bit. I like Amy Adams when she's in a good movie, which doesn't happen all the time, so it's nice to see her do something good. Melissa Leo, I've been a fan of since Homicide, and she was really good in that. One thing I think she brings to any role is authenticity. Even though this is Mark Wahlberg's movie and he's the main character, he got this into production, you know, he really fought with this, he trained for years. But I don't know if that's really as much Mark Wahlberg, or it's just that the other supporting actors are just so fucking good. And there was one scene where those three are arguing, and he's in the center, and he's yelling "Ma," and it's like a metaphor for the performances in this whole film, almost fighting for attention. And I understand he's a passive character, and he somewhat works for it, but Wahlberg played this as Mark Wahlberg playing Mickey Ward. Like, he's the movie star. In Tropic Thunder, like, I feel like Mark Wahlberg would be Ben Stiller or something. I don't think he's bad. I just think he was playing a movie star playing Mickey Ward. Sometimes that works really well for films and sometimes it doesn't, and I think it kind of worked out. I think this is one of the better sports movies I've seen in a while. Although it's rather like conventional film, it's made in an interesting way, almost like Robert Altman somehow directed a studio movie, especially, you know, overlapping dialogue, of course. And I think, like Altman, I have no sense of structure while watching this movie. Not to say it was bad. I like that a lot, actually, because I think in a lot of films now, the structure's showing so much it's ridiculous, and you can like sense out when the beginning and the middle and the end are. This movie's definitely one of the more interesting mainstream films of the year. There are very little splashes of like kind of existentialism and stuff, which is kind of interesting. All his sisters were hilarious. I really like that. Sometimes in Hollywood movies, they try to do all these kind of cutesy jokes and they really fail. In this movie, all the cutesy jokes really worked, and I actually like them. Christian Bale's character routinely jumping out of the house when his mom comes to the door, like when he jumps out of the crack house. You know, when they came back, it was like, hey! And that's like how those things are supposed to be. When you see those and you like them, you're like, hey, I have faith in the Hollywood system. So, if you have seen The Fighter and you would like to talk about it, then comment below down there in the comments, and subscribe if you would like to.